Hello and welcome to the Words They Were Confused, some podcast where we're doing the best that we can with what we've got. And today I'm going to do a little bit of hair experimentation, and I want to talk to you about my journey with GLP-1s because I am on week 2 of Tirzepatide, but I have taken Ozempic and Wegovy in the past, so I have thoughts, and I want to share everything about that. Uh, so let's start some hair science experiment stuff. What I am taking is my favorite semi-permanent dye, which is Adore brand, Purple Rage. This is a ultraviolet color, like it shifts blue rather than pink, which I love. And of course, 20 volume because low and slow. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these 50-50 and I'm going to tap these roots and these grays, and you can't quite see it, but I did hit right here a little bit with purple before. I only left it in for 10 minutes to make sure it didn't do a terrible amount of damage. And I also did this test like 2 weeks ago. So I leave it in for maybe 40 minutes. I think 40 minutes is generally safe with 20 volume. And let's see if it can catch more grays because I have glorious gray hair. Look at that. Oh, I've got like a racing stripe of gray down the side of my head. Maybe I'll do the sides of my head with the purple as well. See if that speed strip right there will catch on as well. So let's do this. All right. So I, when Ozempic was, when GLP-1s were just getting started, my doctor prescribed me Ozempic, and I really enjoyed it because when I was diagnosed with chronic illness in 2015, um, I gained a bunch of weight because I couldn't move my body and I couldn't exercise and everything hurt all the time. And so I gained about 100 pounds and I'm not happy about it. Also, no matter what I do, I can't get the weight to come off. Now, this is, let me, maybe one of you can solve my mystery. Here's my issue. Since I was a kid, like every 4 hours or so, I would feel sick or lightheaded, and eating is always the solution that I went to. Now, I was like, maybe it's a hypoglycemic thing. My A1C is fine. My blood sugar tests typically have been normal. I do them at home because my dog's diabetic. I have the tools. Why not? That seems to be normal, but maybe it's not a food fixes it. Maybe something else fixes it, and it's something else going on with me. But like food has always been like, if I feel like shit, I eat, and then I feel better. And is that because food is love? Yes, food is love. To me, like bring me food, give me food. That's all of the love. That's love. I love food. And I love not being hungry. So I think that somewhere along the lines, my hunger and discomfort decided to be the same thing. Um, and so I think that that definitely encouraged a little bit of that food obsession. Oh, also, we're only eyeballing this because I don't have a scale. Um, Anyhoozle. So gained a bunch of weight, felt terrible about it, past trauma, millennial body issues, all of the things. So, should I wear gloves for this? No, we don't care. So, weight problems, but I was also never I wasn't millennial thin. I was like normal human thin, but I wasn't millennial thin. So, I thought I was gross at 140 pounds. Millennial broken. Anyhoozle. So, I got put on the Ozempic because I thought it was one of the medications that I was taking that was causing me to gain weight and making me unable to lose the weight. Now, I used to be a weight loss coach. I know how to eat healthy. I know how to exercise. And I am also very, very good at finding a habit and keeping it. And no matter what I did, I had a personal trainer for 6 months. I ate primarily vegetables for months and months and months and months and months and couldn't lose any weight. And so we did the Ozempic and it worked. And I was super excited about it. And so I'm starting with a small amount of the purple. And then, like I said, we're just eyeballing this. So I went on the Ozempic and it started to work. And I started, losing a little bit of weight, gaining ground, if you will. And so I was like, hey, this is amazing and great and fantastic and whatever. And then I think the pharmacy that I was getting it from closed, and then I couldn't find it because they ran out of it. And then my doctor changed. Next doctor was like, well, let's put you on Wegovy. It's supposed to be better than the Ozempic, but my doctor warned me about, don't eat very huge meals or anything because you're going to have side effects. Like it's going to make you not eat very much. Well, by the way, that's never been an issue for me. It's not an appetite problem. Correction, when I'm on my period, it's an appetite problem. When I'm not on my period, it's not an appetite problem because I'll eat very healthy. I will be in a calorie deficit and I can't make that's pretty. I think we need little bit a little bit more developer. Um Anyhow, so it's not like it's an appetite suppressant issue for me because I can survive on RX bars. Which, by the way, if you need a recommendation, the oats and honey RX bar and the blueberry cashew. By the way, if you haven't gotten, I don't know how I want to say this, if you haven't gotten into cashew in the past few years, you should give it a try. The cashew milk is very creamy, cashew ice cream. It is so close to extra creamy, almost like frozen custard status. And that's anyway, so I got Wegovy and my insurance approved 11 refills and I was all excited and everything and then they stopped covering it. All right, my mirror is right here. So if I'm over here a little bit, that's because I'm looking in the mirror. But well, let's see. Let's get it here. And then that way you can see a bit better. Okay. So the Wegovy definitely was more powerful for me in my experience with my body um, than the Ozempic. I don't know what the difference is. Like I said, I'm not a scientist and I'm not good at doing research for all of the reasons that you assume and for some of the reasons that you wouldn't. So, getting back to it. Oh, actually, looking at this here on the mirror is actually, and the camera is actually easier. So, what I'm going to do is I'm hitting my part from the inside right here. And then since I do have a mohawk, I'm going to hit it from the center and then I'm going to hit it from the outside. And since my hair is soupy doopy thin, that should actually coat it really, really well. Coat the hairs really, really well. So anyhow, now I'm on the Tirzepatide and I'm getting it online. It's not prescribed. Um, you know, uh, how do I want to say this? Okay, so recently I've come to the agreement with myself that I don't have to be thin to be beautiful. And I know that, but it's starting to stick. But the big change for me really comes with the fact that now my goal isn't weight loss for, you know, attractiveness sake. It's more weight loss because I need to be able to run a mile and not die. I need to be able to lift because I have well, I have a 60-pound dog and a 70-pound dog. I need to be able to lift them by myself in an emergency. And I need to be able to fall down without getting extra injuries simply because I'm so heavy when I fall. because that's been the big problem is no, I'm not spraining my ankles constantly anymore, but when I do fall, I will fall hard on my knee or something, and then my knee will be messed up for like 2 weeks or whatever. So, I'm like, we're not doing that. For sure, we're not doing that. Like, I don't want to hurt when I fall. Last time I almost sprained my ankle. My knee was busted for like 2 weeks. And so, like, it just not 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 fun. Not a good time. And, if I fall down, I need to be able to get back up and keep going. Because, you never know when you're gonna need to run and fall down and then get back up. Um, just so I could be a person. So if I do, trip and fall on a walk, I don't need someone to go get me a wheelchair. I can get up and be like, nah, I'm good. And keep it moving. Um, so now I've decided to try the Tirzepatide. It is the one that my doctor said worked best and I guess technically recommended to me. But he's like, we can't sign you up for it because your insurance isn't going to cover it. And I'm like, all right, well, that's fine because insurance isn't covering weight loss drugs for weight loss anymore. But I feel like the point of me telling you about the past things and, my food problems and everything like that is to get to the point of it's not the reasons everybody else, I'm not losing weight for the same reason as everybody else because I don't have trouble dieting. I don't have trouble exercising. I don't have trouble taking care of myself. I don't have trouble saying no to extra dessert. Like these are not struggles that I have in my life personally. So, um it I don't know what it's doing. And if anybody knows a little bit more of the science behind this than I do, please fill me in because I would like to know what is actually wrong with me. And hey, maybe it's tied to the unknown connective tissue disorder that I have because my insurance also won't pay for a genetic test to find out what's wrong with me. But there's something very wrong. All right. Now we're gonna try to do. All right. Do so now. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. We are learning how to do this on camera. All right. Think down over. All right. Ooh. Yeah, we're gonna try to do this. And let's see if I can't get better behavior. That's better. All right. Start right up here. Okay. So I am on week 2 of the Tirzepatide. I have been injecting on Sundays, and I have done 2 injections so far. I have lost 4 pounds, and I am thrilled. Granted, everything else in my life is kind of falling apart. We're going with it. We're gonna be okay. If you need to worry about me, I will let you know. Until then, just be confident that I'm gonna figure it out because I was raised to figure it out so people wouldn't have to worry about me. So I'm gonna figure it out so you don't have to worry. And as soon as I get to a point where you should worry and I do need help, I don't have a problem letting you know. But for now, I'll probably figure it out. Don't worry. All right. So let's keep moving with this. Oops, we're gonna do this side. I just don't want to go out too far. Granted, if I get down to the purple blue back part of my mohawk, I might just do all of that purple and then turn the green blue and just bring the purple up higher in the back because I can't see the back of my head so good. And maybe if it was just all purple, I could put the rest of the rainbow further forward. Hey, this is kind of working. Look at me go. Yas. Okay. Week 2, Tirzepatide. Side effects, gas and gas cramps. But the gas is only super duper stinky, maybe 30% of the time. But, and there's a big old but coming, it is rotten egg farts. And so that's a problem. But like it's not every single fart, so like you don't know when you need to leave the room for the sake of yourself and everyone else. It's like I'm a polite farter. If I'm gonna fart, I'm not gonna hold it in, but I'll leave the room. I think that's courteous, right? I can do this. 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 Look at me doing this. I think I got the bulk of everything. Hey, that rainbow shift down the back though is soupy, doopy cute. Forgot I could do it from this angle too. Oh, guess my headphones are turning purple today as well. That's fine. See if I can. Alrighty. So, oh nope. Now I have to fold it in and do the outside edges. All right. Yep, we are gonna do it this way, and hope not too much gets purple comes through. All right. First, we're going to flip you to this side. Let's make sure the top hairs are agreeing so we can make sure. All right. So, I am really enjoying the Tirzepatide. It is working for me. I will tell you though, the gas cramps are wild. Um, but like I and this might just be me because I may also have like a little bit of IBS because who doesn't these days? Um, I would like take one bite of something and immediately gas cramps. So it's not necessarily so much about, you know, gas cramps, 30, 40 minutes after you eat. It's not like that. It is not like that at all. It is gas cramps immediately. Um, so yeah, there's that. Um, Also, we are working on finding work. I was so excited because I was gonna. So I love doing this. I love doing my hair. I love doing other people's hair too. But don't judge me. This is my first time. Um, but I was like, hey, I should take some like hair classes, hair courses to learn like hair cutting because I would love to learn how to cut hair. And I would love to learn the science behind the hair dye that I do. And I would love to have a skill or a trade or be certified in a skill or a trade, if you will. Um, and because my hair is so thin, I am just kind of like jamming it through my hair because I can comb through my hair with a hair dye brush because my hair is so thin. All right, I think we got a lot of it done. Oh, whew, that's sore. So, we are doing the best we can with the tools available to us at this time. All right, and yeah, I'm gonna get purple down the back of my neck. That's like just too bad for me. Alrighty. If we kick this to the center, why don't we hit the sides a little bit again? See if we can't get this going because I mixed too much, too juicy, too much of the juice. There's one line right here. Have it on the other side. No, not so much. Just the one side. That's okay. I can rock it. I can do it. Alrighty. So now we are going to let that cook and continue on the chitty chitty chat chat. So I'm doing the Tirzepatide and I am paying out of pocket. I did, for me, the best price I found for Tirzepatide was through Embody. I'm only 2 weeks in and I'm not complaining, but they said they're not going to change the cost on the dose and it's like $120 a month. And my husband is sponsoring that because he knows that when my body is healthy, I am happy. We can tap in on the roots again, I think. Just why not? Because I've got more stuff to more hair dye. So let's just keep going. I really like it. I'm really excited, and I'm also kind of like in a headspace where I'm like, I want to like rapid fire, like quickly get down pounds. So started this journey at 267 pounds. Today, I am 263 pounds. I want to get down a minimum of 100 pounds. Now, I also know that everybody's like, well, if you use the weight loss drugs to lose the weight, you're going to gain it back. Well, if you do anything to lose weight, you're going to gain some of it back. So I want to overshoot my goal by like 40 or 50 pounds. Because if I can find like a path to normal in and only get if I gain back 30 or 40 pounds, I don't I don't want to be right back where I am today. So I want to lose like 100 pounds. I want to get down to like 150 is well thinner than I ever need to be. But if I can hit that and then maintain, get my body adjusted, get my mind adjusted, get my life adjusted, get everything figured out. If I do gain 40 more pounds, I'm still under 200, which is my general goal. I am also in my 40s, so menopause, perimenopause, all of that stuff is creeping up on me, which it is what it is. But it's never one of my favorite phrases is it's never too late to become the person you've always wanted to be. And that's kind of my motivation as far as wanting to look into going to cosmetology school for hairdressing. Um, but again, I'm in a situation where I need to find revenue for existence, and we're working on it. So I am excited. and I will be back after I rinse off my hair. Okay, it's been a while. I went, I haven't even looked at it myself, but I rinsed, I shampooed and conditioned a little bit warm. Another thing I love about the Adore brand, though, is um, when you rinse it, the color rinses out quickly and then it does run clear. And one thing I noticed with a lot of the other semi-demi permanents is that they always bleed. And I find that Adore rinses quickly and leaves less stains on towels. Okay. So that's still pretty gray, but I think I can see some purple up here in the front. Let's see. Yeah, you can see it here. Let's go ahead and change up the lighting. Right. That didn't do much. Let's do. The flashlight. Okay. Ooh, there we go. You can see some of that purple in there now. Pretty good, huh? I think you can see a little bit on the side. Yeah, it's definitely more purple now. But again, it is still wet. And now that we're done with that, let's change the lighting back. And it doesn't look like it bled through the rest of my hair very much either, which is good. Yeah. All right. Let's turn off this flashlight and see. Yeah, I don't see any light patches anyway. That's one thing. When I did my rainbow mohawk, I put 6 sections in hair ties and then I colored them while they were in the elastics. So I had some blonde creeping in a few spots, but I think I was able to clear them out with the purple. So awesome. Excited. This shouldn't take too long to dry, but I'm pretty excited about it. Anyhow, a little bit more on the Tirzepatide. My husband has noticed that I have more energy. Not like, oh, I can get more done. I mean, yes, I can get more done, but also I have more life to me. Like I more pizzazz, more get up and go. Um, and I feel that as well. I feel like I have a little bit more motivation and drive. Now there is a little bit of a caveat with that, and that is that I am no longer in a highly toxic work environment, which is a blessing and a curse. Because my doctor said it was not healthy for me to be working in that place like 3 years ago. So we're gonna be good. Hey, like, subscribe, hit that bell because if you do that, you'll get notified every time I post a video and it costs you nothing. Anyhow, so um I'm excited about this. We'll probably do the hair next and we'll do a video and I'll come up with a topic to chitty chat about while we do that. But I'm really super excited to have energy and be on a weight loss journey because as a millennial, my whole life has been I should be, I am, or I'm going to be on a diet, start working out more. blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. Um, but also I have all these health things. So it's a battle, but I'm on a good road. I'm headed in a good way. I'm on a good journey, and I'm gonna get somewhere. And when I get there, it's gonna be great. I have faith that the universe will give me the gifts that I deserve because I'm a good person and good things should happen to good people too. You know? All right. I do not like this headphone, but let's finish this out. I'm going to give you a big digital hug. Forehead smooch. And an agreement. You be good, and I'll be good. And we'll see you next time. Okay, so I wanted to give you a little update on the purple roots situation. If you can see, there's a little bit of lilac lavender going on right here. I my balance of dye to developer was off. Too much developer, not enough dye. Hit it again. Um, with just a little bit more of the Fedora dye and less of the 20 volume. And actually, some of it turned out fantastic. So you can see my racing stripe right there, but then you can see some of these spots here in the front look absolutely stunning. And you can see where it hit the base of all the bleach, which I love. It did bleed in, but I feel like I can still work with this and make a good rainbow out of it, even if I have to start with purple in the front, but I don't mind because the purple came out really good in a couple of these spots. Um, didn't pull or it didn't stick as well in some of these other areas. And I'm not sure why, but I will continue to experiment and figure it out. But I wanted to just add a little peep of, oh, and I hit the back again. Oh, look at that color. That's that ultraviolet I was telling you about, that bluish purple. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love that. That was it was the color of my hair in my engagement photos when I had a purple mohawk. Okay. Anyway, so I just wanted to smack this here at the end of the episode. Um, will master the balance. Maybe I will get a scale. Um, and yeah, we still got to redo the rainbow. So another video, another time. Thanks.